the logo, so I apologize. But we're hanging out here at Robbie's today, checking out the tarpon and the shark feeding. These kids are very spontaneous. They can sit here and not take a bite of anything for a while, and then all of a sudden they'll eat everything. Now you're good. You're good. These guys get huge. About 6 feet. Got to be over 100 pounds. All started with a freeloader. One lonely sick tarpon was here being rehabilitated in a shrimp tank back when it was a bait shop and boat rental. And when he was all healthy, they put him back out here in the water, and he told all of his friends. See, we still have some of our sargassum seaweed problem. Stuff's growing like wildfire out there. Thank you, Lee, for joining back in. I don't know what happened earlier. Technical difficulties. They run like a pack of wolves with food. Or how prepared you are for them to come and take that bait, it will surprise you every time. And it's always when you don't expect it. They'll come from underneath that little wall there and go to town. To see if I can do another hand feed. I got, I think, one bait left. Let's see what we got left. Yeah, we got one piece of bait left. Let the kids get by. The sun is brutal down here today. These kids here. Let me see, because even though we're keeping the screen kind of good, it's still kind of hard to see. These fish are all tarpon. There's a few sharks in there too. And the story goes, this used to be a boat rental marina with a bait shop. I used to come here when I was a kid. And they had an injured tarpon they put into the shrimp tank. They healed the fish, released him back out here in the docks. He then told all of his friends. And they've been coming ever since. Now they charge you $5 for 6 fish. $2.50 get on the deck. Spend as long as you want. Hand feeding the fish. Not my job. I just came down here for the day. Live about an hour north. Decided today to go ahead and do the experience again. But people travel the world to catch these fish down here. Let's do our last one here. But one of the hacks for this place, because we have a lot of pelicans down here, is to get your bucket of fish and ask for an empty bucket to place on top. Let's see what we can do. Definitely difficult to be camera guy and fish feeder all in one. I hold him better by his head. a good spot there. Let's see what we can do. When the water's a little high enough, I can actually use my hand, act like a lure. Again, they have no teeth. Heavy grit sandpaper, maybe. But the solid bone. So they can give you a little cut, but nothing will be too bad. Let's give it to the next one. No more tricks, guys. Here you go. It'll always be when you don't expect it. You go trying to focus on the camera, that's when they attack. They do all kinds of stuff here. They got glass bottom boat tours coming in now. Snorkeling trips. These kids across the waterway here, what they do is they jump in the water at the end of the bridge. They'll swim across the little channel. And they're out there trying to catch these tarpon. That's an interesting setup there. You got 4 fuel tanks hanging out the back of each side. Guess they're tired of dealing with inboard fuel tank problems. They can easily go to the local gas station. Definitely come here by personal boat. There's one of the pesky pelicans. And when they're feeling frisky, they will steal your bait. And they're not afraid of people too much. I got one. Again, no matter how much you prepare for them, you'll never know when they're going to come up. Very rarely is it when you expect them to. I believe if you ever make it down this far, we'll have to get you to this spot. Robbie's in Islamorada. Team of pelicans looking for a free handout. They're actually more dangerous than the tarpon. They got a sharp hook on the end of their beak. Yeah, you. What are we doing? Check out the sharks down deep. About 20 minutes ago, we had a bunch of the sharks surfacing trying to eat. These guys eat all day long, from time of opening to closing. Oh, that's going to be interesting there. I don't think you see through the seaweed. Definitely be a surprise factor if that fish can see through the seaweed. Curious if y'all ever been here or not. Definitely a touristy thing to do, but it's still a pretty cool way to spend some time. And it doesn't matter the weather. Obviously, it's no fun to do this in the rain, but the fish are here every day, all day. Pretty cool experience here at Robbie's. The pelicans will definitely keep you on your toes when they're up on the docks. The tarpon always come out of nowhere. These guys are just enormous. Almost at least over 5 feet. No gar here. We've got tarpon, nurse sharks, and we do get the jacks coming through sometimes, maybe later in the day. They might be feeding somewhere else because it's low tide right now. Those guys are real aggressive. Oh, I hope I got that one because I was turning away for just a second. So I sit there in front of their face forever, and then all of a sudden, I was saying earlier, the tarpon have no real teeth, like maybe 80 grit sandpaper. So they will cut you, but it's not life-threatening cuts. It's very bony, more of a being hit with a block of wood. Sharks, on the other hand, they definitely have some teeth to them. But every time I turn my head, I'm hearing splashing. Trying to get better at scheduling these lives, but still trying to maneuver through daily life. Definitely do our best to do lives on the weekends. Be beach related or down here in the Keys. Working on a trailer for a little boat. That little Suzuki is doing amazing. Come down here and start exploring. Gotta stay committed to the feeding. You'll think they're all done with you, then all of a sudden they'll come up and get what they're looking for. Pretty cool. Down in Florida Keys, definitely gonna make a stop by Robbie's here. The only thing you can't feed here are the manatees. I don't think they're as common because I've only seen one in all the times I've been here. Yes, put the sail in the John boat for backup and have endless cruising. Today's actually a perfect day down here for that John boat. Dead calm water. Light breeze and dead calm water. Still got another couple runs for finish to the break-in period. but pleasantly surprised and very pleased with that little motor. Appreciate y'all joining in. We've got a bunch of people in here. Make sure you're following along, subscribing. We do these random lives throughout the Keys on the weekends, and other times we'll go to different beaches for some coastal exploring. Oh. So you just never know where you're gonna hit. Again, that guy there, he's got to be 5.5 feet long. People come here all over the world to catch these guys. That's what I get for turning away. They will do anything for this little fish. Wow, all the way out of the water. I gotta see when that was at, 16 minutes maybe? Almost 17 minutes. I gotta try to get that one back later on. So when the pelicans are rough, everybody comes over here to this netting. It says my life. Howdy there, my life. Appreciate you joining in. We're down here at Robbie's, checking out the tarpon feeding. They got a great restaurant here too. Other boats here do little eco tours and charters and skin diving. I activated my captain's course just last week. Need to get focused on doing that. And hopefully in the future we'll be able to do sunset cruises and eco tours and stuff. Well, we got the sharks in here now. Bigger the sharks that have been here today. I just saw the comment about the sargassum. Yeah, we got another wave that's coming through. Stuff is definitely rough this year. It's a good and bad thing because it's at least sucking all the extra nutrients out of the water. But then nobody wants it on the beaches. Mother Nature's trying to fix what's going on. Well, there's a couple ways you can get these guys freshwater versions as pets. Just got to work out a pond idea. Well, you at least got to keep his bait there. Actually, if anybody's seen our pet sargassum fish now, we do feed with him once in a while. Got him eating frozen silver sides out of my hand. I wanted to have him catch him live baked. They would be a cool pet to have here. And when I was catching bait, I happened to catch a baby bass and a baby peacock bass. So I got them in a little holding tank for now. and eventually they'll go into a pond of some kind. They do welcome you to come here by boat, but you need to get their permission to where to park. A tremendous amount here. So the story goes, back when I was a kid, this used to be just a little boat rental marina, a little restaurant, and a bait shop. And at one point, they got one of these tarpon that was injured. They put him into the bait tank, got him healed. And once he was healed, they released him back out here in their little marina. They kept feeding him while he was here. And then he eventually told all of his friends, and now several generations later, it's become quite the tourist attraction. And the only nuisance are the pelicans. If you're more patient, you hold them up out of the water like that, they will jump out. But the closer you hold it, the more action you might get. So make sure you're following along, subscribed and all. We do these little outings usually weekly. Try to do lives on the weekends. Sometimes all the way down to Key West. Other times we're going to the West Coast for beach exploring walks. We also started doing some AI shorts with a castaway we named Josh, and we're always looking for input on his actions. Got a video I caught last time I was here where the girl was actually in the water swimming with these guys. I know they're used to eating fish, but I hate for them to just assume that I was food. And it's not the tarpon I'm worried about, it's those sharks. They might want to start biting toes and fingers. These guys are fighting the pelicans. It was more crowded earlier, but when you get crowded like this, it's just everywhere you turn, there's fish coming out of the water. And they must have an order to them. These guys here must be full. So we're just cruising on the outside, just hanging out. These guys said it's my turn to eat. Do appreciate everybody joining us here. We're hanging out at Robbie's tarpon feeding area. The only two things you can't do are feed the manatees and don't feed the pelicans. good time for all ages out here. You'll definitely get the adrenaline going. These big fish coming at your hand. Say, come here by car, come here by tour bus, come by boat. It's just amazing how they never get tired of eating. There are times they get more aggressive, but they never get tired of eating. So what they do is they charge you $5 for a bucket of 6 fish. They charge you $2.50 per person to come out on the dock. Then you spend all the time you want to spend out here. Okay. And it's always best to have a second bucket. We've used all our bait, but we put a second empty bucket on top of the first. It keeps the pelicans away when they're more active. Our next things we're going to do is find some of this cleaner seaweed in deeper water. See what more life we can find in it. Let's see if we give our sargassum fish a friend. Can't put another sargassum fish in with him because he will get eaten. But maybe some file fish and some more shrimp. Greatly appreciate everybody joining in here today. Checking out the live feeding here at Robbie's. Hopefully next time we come down, get a camera person with me. We'll do some other hand feedings. Just when you don't expect it. Everybody gets their braveness built up, and then as soon as the fish goes to attack, they change their mind. Billy the Pelican. They get lazy for a few minutes, but then they jump right back in. Ah! They swallowed his hand. Don't want to do it with the nurse shark. The tarpon all day long, but not the nurse shark. They got teeth. No manatee touching or feeding. Definitely very happy with our phone cooler now. A little awkward until we get the next adapter for it. Cord hanging out of the pocket, but at least I can 80% see the screen now. Wish I could have been here on this side when they were putting the girl in the water.
That's bigger than me.
That girl just sat here bobbing up and down for a good 15 minutes, I'd say. Even though they weren't looking for food on that side, they were still waiting. Apologize, I can't make out the name from the glare, but I see that it said hi. Appreciate you joining in. The Pelican gang over there. Like a batch of dogs. They do charter boats out of here, boat rentals, I believe. Snorkeling boats, eco boats, jet ski rentals, kayak rentals. They got you covered for a day on the water. Later on, we'll do a little walk around the establishments. Put my bucket on the other side for now, so we don't lose it. They come in their personal boats, anchored just off the marina, and try to catch the same fish that everybody's hand feeding here. Most of these are all charter boats. Take you out for a day of fishing or just some eco tours. Never fails. Every time I turn around, they attack. She had just brought in a crew from her last tour. Acrobats of the sea. These fish are well accustomed to the boats coming in and out. Again, no matter how prepared you are, you're never prepared. Pelicans are definitely stubborn. I thank all the people that like this video. For all the existing subscribers and new subscribers, we try to do this on the weekends now, somewhere down here in the Keys, whether it's exploring or fish feeding. If not, we're over on a beach somewhere doing some exploring on the beaches. Curious later on about people's thoughts on our character Josh, who's our AI castaway. Trying to keep him subscriber influenced. Kick somebody in. Actually, last time I was here, they actually dipped themselves right in. We're floating with the tarpon and the sharks. I think if I kicked somebody in, they'd kick me out of this place. They scatter themselves all along the dock area. These pelicans are living in a lie, thinking this one's going to feed them on purpose. Desperate for attention, they are. Ellie the pelican. They do eat them, but they're very fishy and very bony. You actually, in order to catch them, you have to have a permit to catch the fish on purpose. Typically here, they do not keep them ever. So you don't even need them in order to get a souvenir mount. You just give description and size dimensions. But on the islands, I know that they use their scales for decoration, and they will make different types of meals out of them. A very bony fish. Very fishy flavor fish. I think it's one of the fish I've heard old recipes where you put them on a piece of wood, season the fish in the wood, barbecue it, and when you're done, you throw the fish away and eat the wood. Gotta wait for just the right one to come. When it's your time, it's your time. and it's most likely not what you expect it. Some people prefer to hand feed them, some people prefer to just throw them out.
Oh my God, there's twins. Guys, look, there's twins.
Definitely fun for all ages.
Anyways, it's big.
And there's not really a good time or bad time of day to come here and do this. Just need a little bit of time to put aside to come down here. In the days when the pelicans are up on the dock, you come over here to the netting and you can feed them from here with no pelican distraction. That guy. He's up to no good, guaranteed. So, talking about bringing out the fishing rods, what they'll actually do, if you come by boat, they just park right there and they'll cast over here to catch them. If you're by land, they do one of two things. Either come down the side of the bridge there, cast over this direction, or they will swim across over the sandbar. So there were some kids there earlier, and they cast this way. Depending on the time of day and how many they're hanging out here, it's your opportunity to catch them, but definitely a big possibility. But you gotta be quick because you don't want them getting in all the pilings of the dock system. It's a Polly the pelican. So you got some sport fishery charters. It's like a dive and snorkeling trip boats. Some other offshore fishing. And we had one earlier that was for day cruising, eco tours. I think we're gonna start working on that project next personally for getting a captain's license to maybe explore doing those type of tour boats. It says Jason. Welcome, Jason, and we got eyes are messing with me. We're definitely in the Florida Keys. We're at Robbie's in Islamorada. We were hand feeding them earlier. We've run out of bait, but now we're just enjoying watching everybody else feed these incredible animals. Definitely a way to get the adrenaline going by getting these 50, 100-pound fish jumping in your hand. That one just came from underneath the deck. Had to figure out how someday when we get some property on the water like this to get them to come eat. Because that'd be extra cool to have us in the backyard. No matter how prepared you think you are, you're not prepared. He just threw his bait up in the audience. People from all over the world coming out here. Gotta try it again. Well, that's a big one.
I don't see the shark right now. I don't know where he went. It's just a nurse shark.
Yeah, there's probably 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. Matt, do you want to see a big tarpon?
I think this is the most famous of the places to hand feed them. I think Bud and Mary started recently, and we were at a place down in Key West. There's a shark. Like a puppy, comes when they're called. The place in Key West was feeding them from the charter boat when they were cleaning the fish from the day's fishing. These are tarpon and nurse sharks. He's hand feeding a nurse shark there. We're down at Robbie's, down in Islamorada. They do get some jacks. They'll be over a foot long themselves that come racing through here probably later in the day when the sun's not as strong. But we got tarpon, and they're anywhere from, the babies are a foot, the big ones are 5, 6 feet. That guy there, he's the big one. People come from around the world catch these fish down here.
Alex, this huge one's over here. Alex, this big one's over here.
Are they taking them though, Ben?
Yeah.
Nobody's taking them here.
They'll take it when you stop thinking about it.
Maybe 2 fingers as well.
It's always when you least expect it. And he got his bait back. That could have been dinner. You get 6 fish for $5, $2.50 per person to come on the dock. So sometimes people tease the fish, as I have, get a few extra up close encounters. This is very cool out here. These guys are definitely acrobats. Actually, I've noticed the water line, so tide's coming in. So they may start getting more active as the water gets cleaner.
Yeah, there's a couple over here. Oh my God, that's like a 6-footer right there. That's a giant. Come here. No, I want this fish. Yo, no, I want
That guy there. And they catch them on fly. So they'll actually use fly rods with little tiny flies. Monstrous fish eating small bait. One of the fishermen down here have a term called elephants eat peanuts. We were out looking for mahi one day with a little 4-inch lure on, and I'm getting a 7-foot blue marlin.
Are they biting here or not?
They're kind of in a quiet phase right now.
Nice.
It's kind of hard to know where to point the camera when you got 3, 4, 5 people feeding at one time. We are hanging out here at Robbie's Marina. Got a nice little restaurant. We got all kinds of rentals. All the way out of the water. And took his fish. You can come here by land, personal car, by tour boat, or not tour boat, but tour bus. And if you want to bring your own personal boat, these people have, stop by, just check in. Every time they feel like it's their last meal, like give it their all. It's definitely a great day for that little John boat down here. This is any boating weather today. A little breeze, just a light ripple coming across the bay. We'll take that little boat and explore all the little islands out there. Got to find a place to launch it. They've taken away most of my places. Too many people abuse the situation. Get the bigger sharks on this side. Pelican, sharks, and tarpon. He thinks he's getting a free handout. Do appreciate everybody joining in. We're down here at Robbie's in Islamorada. Great hangout place. I'm gonna do a walkthrough out in the parking lot in a little bit. They have all kinds of vendor booths set up for souvenirs. A couple of little bars. Kayak rental, beach, jet ski rentals. Small charter boats. Everybody's got their own technique. Some want to hold on to the fish at the very end. Others just want to throw it out there. Right at my feet.
You want another one? That was a good scream. That was good. Yeah, because it comes up.
No matter how prepared you are, you're never prepared.
I have a photo of my dad a couple years ago.
Yeah.
His hand was in its mouth.
Yeah.
Steady,
Her last one was good. Her last one was good.
They definitely got active here. All the water got stirred up.
No waiting.
I'm good. Thank you.
No, Mom.
Let's go. Put our buckets back. Get a different angle here in a second.
Come over
over here, Lynn.
Well, when you're all done, you come over here and you stack your buckets up for them to recycle into the next batch of people. Another guy here looking for a free handout. These guys over here just hanging out, recouping for the next round of food.
It is kind of addicting. You got
Bigger sharks coming in now. At our local zoo, used to have a pond full of the koi goldfish. Reminds me of that. Go to feed them to be coming out of the water trying to get the pellets. That's where all the big ones are at.
Let's go. Go wash up and meet at the entrance here. This way. Go wash up, guys. Good job. Nice one.
All the big ones are hanging out here on the outside of the dock. See if I can do some screen recording, see if we can get some decent shorts out of this later on. Yes, you got it, tarpon. Tarpon feeding down here at Robbie's. We got a couple of nurse sharks that are hanging out today as well. I'm thinking maybe the jacks will come in later this evening. Got 4 or 5 people trying to feed all at the same time. Don't know where to look first. Oh no.
I wasn't expecting that one. I was expecting the other one.
think they actually know which one is you're looking at. The big ones need to eat. Oh, just as I turn away. You must know these tarpon well. Definitely a money-making machine, but who can blame them? I guarantee you this real estate they got is not cheap to have. And all coincidence out of a sick tarpon many years ago that they rehabilitated, released him back into the marina here, and told all of his friends. They get so excited. Not a bad deal. You got a guy who catches bait, bought a couple hundred buckets, and never-ending line of people coming in. So I've been here for over an hour now, and it's just been a consistent line of people. The trick is you gotta get some property on the ocean, catch one of these guys, take them home into a pen, hand feed them for a few months, and then he'll tell all of his friends, and then you'll have your own tarpon feeding in your backyard. The hardest part of all that is getting the oceanfront property. I know there's a few people that have got the freshwater version of these. So they do migrate between fresh and salt water. And they'll put them in their big ponds. That is a long-term project of ours. Just got to figure out the logistics of the pond first. Hungry shark. Fat hungry shark. It's almost like the fish get energy out the people's energy on the dock. Big sharks hang out here in more open water. bigger tarpon too. This guy's doing circus tricks. Come back up. At high tide, you can actually reach them and scratch their heads. We're still almost at low tide. That was a good one there. Oh, he's not letting go. He's trying to trick him with no bait. And it works. Takes a little more patience, but they see that movement and they think it's a free handout. I thought they might be more impressive than this would be getting a school of snook like this. Hello, Lewis. Welcome, join us here at Robbie's Marina. Thank all the new people for joining in. We're trying to do these outings down in the Keys, doing lives on the weekends. If we can't get here, then we'll be doing some kind of beach exploring somewhere. We've been working on a little John boat build, put a Suzuki on. Do some other exploring in the future. And we've been playing around some AI generating a. This is why you got to cover your bucket of fish. They will take the free handouts. So yeah, we're playing with some AI tools, making a castaway named Josh. That's getting influenced by the subscribers. I don't think the pelican's scared. The worst part is he's probably the most dangerous animal out here. They got that hook on their bill. He thinks he owns the deck. Just had to ask for the word. That was one of the big ones too. That guy's monsters. Two nurse sharks. There's like 3 babies earlier. These are the medium-sized ones, and there's a larger one. That's one of the bigger ones there.
Ich było dużo, nie raz zakarmieni, one przyszły, tak jak byliśmy teraz na tym turkowaniu,
Get the next wave of people come through. Come here by boat. Come here by car. And they've had a few tour buses come through here today. You get one or two more and we'll give a little walk through the outside property. So you get tight on the dock again. These guys here eat too. Everybody's just focused on the other side because I see everybody else feeding on that side. Once you're all done feeding here, you take your empty bucket. Let's see, we'll get up close on this one. Whoa. They're active today. There's a restaurant over here. So once you're done, you drop your bucket off here. They'll refill it for the next guest. Feed it live fish, not live, fresh real fish. They probably got a bait guy that that's all he does is catch these pilchards for these guys. Remember, hack out here is get a second bucket to cover up your fish so that the pelicans don't steal them like they did earlier. It's kind of like a inverted buffet line. Customers come up and the attendants hand the food to you.
All right, what do we do after? Sinks all over the place.
All right, let's go check out the rest of this place. Come out to the exit gate.
Sorry.
All right.
Let's go to some thrift stores for sure. That's something. Okay.
Over here
So you're gonna go back to
is where the charter boats are at. Kayak rental, advertisements, jet ski tours, jet ski adventures, cleaning some fish from the last charter. So the smart ones are looking for a different kind of handout. They're coming over here. So if you take one of the boats out for a charter and you catch some fish, they will clean them here. Looks like they caught a couple of small sharks and some other fish. And here's one of the bars. It's a stand-up bar. Grab what you want for a walk around. Plenty of hangout area over here. Lots and lots of seating. You gotta go self-service at this section, but plenty of seating. Amazing how much this place has grown. And gotta work away in like a little maze. There's some of your boat rental stuff. 1 and 2 hour tours. Kayak rentals with a map on where to go check out. Snorkeling gear. They got a little lagoon. Got some recommended manatee places. And I know somewhere over here we've seen crocodiles. You're absolutely right. Great way to spend a day, whether alone, with family, with friends, people from out of town, locals. Get some more of their artifacts, some old ship chain. Got a lot of random collectible things here that they've collected over the years and years and years. Old motorcycles, old boat parts, old engine parts. I gotta talk a little extra over the music, otherwise we'll get in trouble with the music again. I got a shower area after your kayaking or fishing trip or snorkeling trip, rinse the salt water off you. And got some more airplane wings, water skis, old surfboards, some of their Robbie's merchandise. Got hats, novelty stuff, t-shirts. Here's one of their motorcycles. This one's their newest one, I guess. It's still shiny. Most of their other stuff is very rustic. Uh-oh. Old tractor tires. The crankshaft off an old ship. Cannons. Old outboard. Alright. So I got that same motor at the house. Little 4.5 Mercury. Some old actual cannons they dug up off the ocean floor. Someone came here one night to party and left their bike and never picked it up. And here was another one. But then you got all your other typical novelty stuff. Sunglasses and plushes and hats and flip-flops. Some more mechanical stuff. Good old Captain Morgan. Captain Morgan hanging out there. Pirate. Alright, there's a theme here. Leave your motorcycle and walk out on your bill. This dollar thing is really famous down in Big Pine Key. They gotta have a couple $1,000s here though. Alligators, sure. There's actually an alligator farm north of here. Giant cleats. Many restaurants down here have alligator for eating, and there are several places in South Florida to purchase alligators. This is the greatest sign here. We're all here because we're not all there. They used to have a place for some hermit crabs. The Airstream trailer there. They got their ice cream and snow cones. Got some more great signs. Great minds drink alike. Some driftwood wind chimes. Seashell wind chimes. Might have to do some of this stuff with some of the shells we found from the West Coast. Might just have to do this as if I need another project. It would be good use of some of those shells. There's a famous buoy there. Everybody puts their sticker on. Giant anchor and a giant ball. That anchor's got to be 4.5, maybe 5 feet tall. Just imagine a ship that would have been on. So they also have these little smokers all around the property, and they use that to keep the mosquitoes and no-see-ums down. Some more signs. No cracker, probably wants a cocktail. If you want to stay sober, don't come over. All your good tiki signs are here. We got a couple of lighthouses all of a sudden. We got a Volkswagen off-road here. Don't know where they come up with these things. I've never seen a Volkswagen truck before. Not like this. But there is unique. They also have an antique shop around the way. We've got party boats, snorkel trips, offshore fishing, jet skis, boat rentals, private charters, backcountry tarpon fishing, kayak tours, personal rentals. They got it all. Do appreciate everybody joining in, following along. I said we're going to start doing this more and more, hopefully on the weekends. We'll do lives every weekend, whether down here in the Keys or wherever we might be. Some kind of coastal exploring, island exploring. We're doing some little builds of a little John boat. We just put a 6-horse Suzuki on. Got some other projects lined up with that. I got a small 1-person kayak. I'm gonna try to put an engine on that. And we're working with the AI for fun of a castaway we named Josh, which is all subscriber influence on his actions. So again, I thank everybody for tagging along, subscribing, sharing, all that good stuff. So until the next one, which may be later today, but we'll see. One-person kayak's gonna be hard to put a sail on that one. But I saw a technique where you put some rod holders and you build a motor stand out of the rod holders. We're gonna see what we can do with that. Here, I guess if you want to get those motorcycles running, they got helmets for you. Restrooms if needed. And the buoy. Everybody leaves their mark on the territory by putting their sticker on the buoy. Until next time, I appreciate you all, and we'll catch you on the next adventure. Let me know later on if there's another place we can go check out. Maybe we'll hit Key West or anywhere in between. Till next time, see y'all later.